a veteran Formula One driver who's coming out of retirement to mentor a young driver named Joshua Noah Pierce, played by Damson Idris. The film is directed by Joseph Kosinski and produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, which is pretty cool because he's known for making some awesome action movies. And get this, Lewis Hamilton, the famous Formula One driver, is one of the producers too. He's also going to make an appearance in the movie. The movie looks really intense, with lots of high-speed racing and drama. Brad Pitt's character is apparently a bit of a rough-around-the-edges type, but he's got a lot of heart. And Damson Idris's character is this young, talented driver who's trying to make it big in the Formula One world. The film's been shot at some of the most iconic Formula One circuits around the world, like Silverstone and Monza. And the soundtrack is going to be amazing, with artists like Don Toliver, Doja Cat, and Rose contributing to it. The movie's premiering on June 16, 2025, at Radio City Music Hall in New York City, and then it'll be released in theaters internationally on June 25, 2025, and in the US on June 27, 2025. After that, it'll be available on Apple TV+. From what I've seen so far, the movie looks really promising, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. The reviews have been pretty positive, with people praising the film's authentic portrayal of the sport. Formula One drivers and team principals have also been giving it thumbs up, which is great to see. More about the F1 movie. So, the film's production team has really gone all out to make sure the racing scenes are super realistic and intense. They've worked with real Formula One drivers and teams to get the details just right. Brad Pitt and Damson Idris even trained with Formula 3 and Formula 2 cars to prepare for their roles, which is pretty cool. The movie's also got a great cast, with Kerry Condon and Tobias Menzies in supporting roles, and Javier Bardem in a key role. And, like I mentioned earlier, Lewis Hamilton is not only a producer but also makes an appearance in the movie, which is awesome. The soundtrack is also going to be amazing, with a mix of high-energy tracks that'll get your adrenaline pumping. The film's score is composed by Hans Zimmer, who's known for his epic scores in movies like Inception and Dunkirk. The movie's marketing campaign has been pretty clever too. They've released a few trailers that give you a glimpse into the film's high-octane action and drama. And, they've partnered with some big brands like Heineken 0.0 to promote the movie. Overall, the F1 movie seems like it's going to be a thrilling ride, both on and off the track. With its talented cast, realistic racing scenes, and epic soundtrack, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting movies of the year. Brad Pitt is this incredibly talented actor who's been in the industry for decades. He's known for his versatility and range, playing a wide variety of roles in movies like Fight Club, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. He's won numerous awards and has been nominated for many more, solidifying his status as one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Now, his latest project is the movie F1, where he plays the role of Sonny Hayes, a veteran Formula One driver who's coming out of retirement to mentor a young driver. The movie is all about the high-octane world of Formula One racing, with Brad Pitt's character navigating the intense pressure and competition of the sport. What's exciting about this movie is that it's not just about the racing, it's also about the personal struggles and relationships of the characters. Brad Pitt's performance is expected to be one of the highlights of the film, bringing depth and nuance to his character. The movie, F1, promises to be an adrenaline-fueled ride, with stunning visuals, heart-pumping action sequences, and a talented cast, including Damson Idris, Kerry Condon, and Javier Bardem. With Brad Pitt at the helm, you can bet that this movie is going to be a thrilling and unforgettable experience. Overall, Brad Pitt's involvement in F1 is a testament to his continued dedication to his craft and his willingness to take on new challenges. If you're a fan of action-packed movies or Formula One racing, this film is definitely worth keeping an eye on. So, the music for the F1 movie is going to be a key part of the overall experience. The film's soundtrack features a talented lineup of artists, including Don Toliver, Doja Cat, Rose, and Tate McRae. These artists bring a unique energy to the movie, with their songs capturing the high-octane spirit of Formula One racing. The soundtrack is produced by Apple Original Films, and it's designed to complement the film's intense action sequences and emotional moments. The music is a mix of high-energy tracks that'll get your adrenaline pumping, as well as more introspective songs that'll resonate with you on a deeper level. One of the standout aspects of the soundtrack is its diversity, with artists from different genres and styles coming together to create a truly unforgettable score.
Sport, the teams, that like the first week, you know, we shot at Silverstone for the Silverstone race. It was a bit humbling. I was a bit embarrassed, to tell you the truth, a bit shy, just to and you have to let that go, and because we only get like 2 takes to get the scene. By the end, a year and a half later, it just felt like our own backyard, and I mean the teams and the drivers, everyone opened their doors for us and are a big part of this movie, and let us in a way that I would have never expected, and just a experience I will never forget.
It was the greatest feeling in the world to go from Grand Prix to Grand Prix, to be so intimate with the drivers and the whole of Formula One and the FIA, and for all of them to really welcome us and support us. And once you see this film, you're going to see that it's the most authentic racing movie ever made.
It's been an incredible experience. From the moment that I spoke to Joe about being in Maverick, and then having to turn down that experience, that being in that movie, to then getting to work on this script with him and get to work on this movie for the last 4 years, and getting to work with Apple. You know, this wouldn't have been possible without Apple. You know, being here, this is the biggest movie release, I think, of the year, probably, for sure, and I think the biggest one that Apple's, I think, ever done. But they brought their technology, all the cameras, they created new cameras for all the angles that you see within this movie. And also it's filmed on the race weekends that we did, you know, so it's not done all with a green screen. And I think that's really why it's so on edge, and it's authentic, it's edgy, and I think it's been great.
Ever seen a miracle?
Not yet.
Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
The only question here is, why did Sonny Hayes come back to F1?
Timer.
I never should have pulled you into this.
The soundtrack album, F1 the Album, is set to be released on June 27, 2025, which is perfect timing for fans who want to get a taste of the movie's music before it hits theaters. Overall, the music for the F1 movie is shaping up to be an exciting and memorable part of the overall experience. The behind the scenes of the F1 movie is a fascinating story. The film's production team went to great lengths to capture the authenticity and intensity of Formula One racing. The F1 movie is going to be a cinematic experience like no other. With its high-octane action, heart-pumping racing scenes, and a talented cast, it's set to be a thrill ride that'll leave you breathless. Imagine the roar of the engines, the screech of the tires, and the rush of adrenaline as the cars speed around the track. You'll be on the edge of your seat, cheering on the drivers as they push themselves to the limit. And with Brad Pitt at the helm, you know the film is going to be a masterclass in performance. He's going to bring depth, nuance, and complexity to his character, making you feel every emotion alongside him. The F1 movie is not just a film, it's an experience. It's a chance to immerse yourself in the world of Formula One racing, to feel the thrill of the speed, and to be part of the action. So, are you ready to shift gears and hit the accelerator? Get ready to experience the ultimate thrill ride with the F1 movie.
Now with the help of DRS out of the slipstream to the race lead for Lewis Hamilton.